farm workers detained. But did Vermont State Police have that right? The fight over migrant rights. A deadly bacteria growing in drinking well. Now Rutland schools forced to change how they use their water. The lengthy process. In a line of strong storms, the cooler temperatures it's bringing with it.
All you need in 10 minutes, starting right now on ABC 22 Local News. Powered by Fox.
Dealing with illegal immigration is a huge battle across the nation, especially when is it okay to ask for documentation? Good evening, everyone. I'm Warren Maloney. Greg has the night off. Tonight, Governor Peter Shumlin has ordered an investigation into the Vermont State Police. That after a simple traffic stop led to the detainment of 2 Hispanic farm workers in Vermont. ABC 22's Rachel Kent is live now in the newsroom with more on this story. Rachel?
Lauren, protesters spent the entire day contacting local officials, protesting outside of Border Patrol, hoping they could get the 2 farm workers released.
Natalia Fajardo held a candle in honor of her friend and co-worker, Danilo Lopez, outside Border Patrol in Richford, Vermont, Tuesday afternoon.
Seeing a good friend of mine who I know has committed no crime in handcuffs on process to deportation is heartbreaking.
Vermont State Police detained Lopez, as well as another migrant farm worker named Antonio. This happened during a traffic stop on I-89 near Middlesex. Neither Lopez nor Antonio were driving. They were passengers in the car.
The state police have not followed their own protocol and policy today. It's called the bias-free policing policy.
State police called in Border Patrol when the 2 passengers didn't show documentation. And that's when protesters showed up. 5 of them stood in front of the Border Patrol car, blocking it from leaving the parking lot. 3 of those protesters were arrested for disorderly conduct.
We were forced to stand up and actually attempt to stop the car from taking Danilo and Antonio away.
Danilo Lopez actually met with Governor Peter Shumlin just 3 weeks ago to discuss the issue of racial profiling within police departments.
How ironic is it that because of policies like that, he's here today?
Protesters say police had no right to ask Antonio or Lopez for ID because they are hardworking farmhands with no criminal history.
It's neither your job nor the job of state police to ask people about their documented status.
Both men were released a few hours ago from Border Patrol. They will have to appear in immigration court. Live in the newsroom, Rachel Kent, ABC 22 Local News.
Tomorrow, the high-stakes trial of